and welcome here to more TALKFCB, and welcome to more reaction to what we've just seen. Because yes, that really happened. Ansu Fati is back, he's with us, he is in the team, and he's scoring goals again. He is at the Camp Nou, weaving his magic. And in today's video, following on there from the match review, following on from the amazing scenes that we witnessed, we are going to be discussing Ansu's full reaction to that entire moment. So let's get to it. Because honestly, guys, as I am recording this now, it is several hours after the full-time whistle, but still, I just can't believe it. It actually happened, because we've been dreaming of Ansu returning. Of course, our team has struggled at times this season. We've gone through very, very difficult moments, and we've always looked to Ansu as that player who could come back in and could reignite our team. But we never expected him today to come off the bench and do what he did, because straight away in that game, he was energetic, he was taking risks, he was just straight away getting back down to business. It was honestly like he never left us. If you just switched on that game, then, maybe you weren't a fan of Barça, you weren't a fan of football, you would never have known that he'd been out for a year, that he had been out for such a long time, with so many setbacks. And that just shows the mentality of this 18-year-old. He is still so young, and he still has so much room to grow. But already, you can see what this young man is capable of. Because after the game there, Ansu Fati was speaking pitch side to give his full reaction and his thoughts to what had just happened. And I think you could see from his face and his emotions that still he was in shock. He was trying to understand everything that had just happened. The reaction that he got from the crowd was unbelievable. He said it's amazing. He said it is truly amazing today. He said, I couldn't have imagined a return like this. Never did I imagine it could happen like this. He said, I'm so happy for the victory today. He said, there's still a long way to go. He said, but I want to come back now and I want to help the team. And that is exactly what he did today. He said, first though, I would like to thank all of the doctors, the physios who've been with me right throughout the process. And he said, of course, the fans too. He said, it's incredible today. And it was actually funny because there was a group of fans that had stayed behind where Ansu Fati was being interviewed. They were chanting his name there. They were applauding him, all of that kind of stuff. And Ansu actually looked up and he acknowledged them there, clapping the fans. And he did really seem today to connect with us. And I think that is really, really important right now at Barca. We've lost Lionel Messi. We've lost somebody there who was key to our entire history. And we are looking now for young players to come through and not only produce amazing things, but I think lead us as a team as well, to actually here be a part of this club with us fans. Ansu today showed that so many times that he was touching the Barca crest. He was looking up at the stadium around him. This is where he wants to be. And today, he really took full advantage. Ansu went on, he said, I'm so grateful to everybody at the club. He said, everybody inside the club who's looked to help me. He said, I want to thank as well my family who've been suffering with me over these past few months. He said, everybody has supported me so much so that I could make this return today. And I thought it was really, really intriguing then, because Ansu was asked about the number 10. The first time that he'd been asked directly, the first time that he spoke since inheriting and taking over that famous Lionel Messi shirt. Because today, seeing a different player with it, it was strange. It is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but he really, really did seize on that occasion. I think the fans, like I say, were so supportive. And Ansu was asked there, is it a pressure? Wearing that 10 now, understanding what that means, taking over essentially that shirt from Messi. But Ansu said, and I think this just matches what we saw out there on the field, he said, no, for me, it's not pressure. It's not really going to bring me extra pressure. He said, actually, it makes me proud to wear it. After Leo, he said, we spoke with the captains, we spoke with the group, and he said, I actually really wanted this opportunity to wear the number 10. He said, I'm very, very grateful to be given this chance. And he just seems like somebody right now who's incredibly calm. He shows that every time he's in front of goal. We've seen that right the way through Ansu's career. He is calmness personified. And even with this number 10 shirt that does hold all of that weight, all of that history, he's just rocked up here, he's returned out on the field, and he's come back with an electric goal. Ansu, of course, was then asked looking to the upcoming games in terms of how much he was going to be involved, in terms of starting matches, looking basically to how that recovery and the evolution is going to progress now. But I thought Ansu Fati's answer, this just tells you everything that you need to know about this young man. Yes, he is incredibly talented. He is one of the world's brightest young prospects, but does he have an ego? Is he arrogant? Is he really full of himself there in what he can do? He said, well, I'm just another player. He said, when the coach gives me the opportunity, he said, I will try, of course, to add to the team, to give us something else. He said, it's my job to make myself available now to play, and when I'm picked, I will always give my absolute best. And like I say, that is Ansu 100% down to a T there. He is unbelievably humble. He has his feet firmly on the ground. He's got fantastic people around him. You just look today in the stands at his family there. The kind of support and I think also advice that they certainly do give him behind closed doors. It is really, really nice to see. I also thought it was nice there when Ansu was asked, about what the season could hold, about looking to the future, about the expectations at Barca, and he gave the classic answer, and it's a very, very important one too. He said, look, we are Barca. He said, at the end of the day, we're always going to look to win La Liga. He said, the Champions League, all the titles. He said, we need to be in the fight. And several times throughout the interview there, saying, look, I'm back to help the team. And of course, guys, given the fact the performance was very, very impressive and indeed promising from the team today, Alfred Troida was in very, very good mood in the press after the game, and he, of course, spoke about Ansu's return. He said he is an excellent player who generates so many opportunities there, and he converts them so well. He's really, really clinical as a player. He said he's a player that we need in this team, so we are really, really happy with his return to the team today. But Alfred Troida as well, of course, standing in today on the sidelines and indeed in the press conferences for Ronald Koeman, he actually went on to say, although Ansu's return is great news, he said, I can't stress enough how good that is. He said, today what also, though, we must not forget is the game that all the players have played, that everybody in the team today, they put forward, they contributed. He said the team showed right from the beginning a really, really good attitude. And he said everyone's happy right now. He said in the dressing room it's really lively, there's a really good spirit about the place. He said today we were really good as a team, we had a lot of possession, we created chances, we are very satisfied. He said today there's been great emotions, a great combination of emotions surrounding the club. Of course though, naturally the attention already is focusing not on this win, not on this week, but next week and the big matches that Barca have to come. Alfred Troida said we defended very well today and only at the end did we let them create an opportunity and we managed to save it. He said but now we focus on Benfica, a very important game in the Champions League. He said we want aggressiveness, we want defensive discipline in the games to come for Benfica and for Atletico Madrid. And I think overall, guys, when you are looking ahead to those games, and of course further beyond too, things are looking more positive. We are heading in the right direction in terms of getting players back now available. Ansu working his way back into the team. Of course, still, I think we have to manage his expectations. Yes, he has come back today, and he smashed our expectations. He's come back and scored a brilliant goal that none of us could have dreamed of. But still, it is going to take time. We know we can't expect him to do that in every single appearance there that he has off the bench. Of course, we don't want to rush him back and start starting him in games too soon. So still, things are going to take time. But I think when you look at everybody today, the younger players in this team, the talent that we have coming through, good things are happening at Barca. Very, very good things are happening. We are growing. It may take time. We may have stumbles along the way. I'm sure that we will. But believe me, guys, this club is heading in the right direction and leading it. The man who holds the keys to this team, it's Ansu Fati, who's returned today with a stunner. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What did you make there of Ansu's reaction after such an impressive return to the team and after a fantastic day of emotions at the Camp Nou? I hope you're all doing well, because I think we've earned this. We've earned the right here to be happy and to celebrate these kind of moments. Let me know all those thoughts down below, guys. I will, of course, see you soon with all of the build-up for that crucial Champions League clash. But until next time, guys, as always, Visca El Barça!